Hey everyone, welcome to this week's weekly roundup. We're gonna see what all makeup I've used this week. I'm also gonna draw somebody for the giveaway. And I'll also, before I pick somebody, I'll show what's in the giveaway box. I'm not gonna wait any longer to show you guys what's coming in the what's it called? The ice cream beauty box. There's something in there I want to put in the giveaway box, so I don't want to keep waiting and waiting for that to get here. It's going to get here when it gets here, I think sometime this upcoming week. So I'm not going to be able to show you the item that I'm going to be putting in the giveaway box, but the giveaway box will get shipped out as soon as the ice cream beauty box comes in. When that box comes in, I will do like an unboxing of that. And then I guess in that video, I will show you the item I'm going to put in here. I believe it's an eyeshadow palette. A colorful one. That way there you guys have something colorful to play with as well. But yeah, that's taking forever to get here. All right, for today's, well, I guess I can show you this very quick. So the rest of my we call it Ipsy came in. I had shopped the sale. I did order another set of the Lith brushes. I have 3 sets of these now. These are really nice and they're super cheap on Ipsy. So whenever I see them, I grab one set. I think maybe next month, if they're still there, I'm going to pick up maybe 2 more sets and then be done. I just really like these 2 brushes. This one's a bronzer brush. And this one's a tapered powder brush. But I use them for both bronzer, blush, highlighter, powder. Super soft. So those are what came in from the shop. I also had ordered the Laura Geller foundation. This one, what's it called? Double Take Liquid Foundation. I got the shade Porcelain. And I didn't realize, which doesn't really matter, but it has a doe foot applicator. So that'll be fun to play with, try out. I also ordered the KVD, I think it's called Good Apple foundation. Pump. I like the packaging. And for this one, I got the shade Light. I really like the bottle. So that'll be fun to play with. I don't know why, but I find the light one looks lighter than the porcelain. Either way, I know both will work for me. Because with foundations, I usually get porcelain or I get fair light or light. And then the last thing I had ordered from the shop or the shops, whatever you want to call it, is the Cover FX monochromatic bronzer duo. One side's a matte, one side's a shimmer. I have 2 of the blushes from this line. I want to try this. I don't have any makeup on today except I did my skincare, did my eyebrows with the Annabelle pencil. So I have my eyebrows done, and I'm wearing Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in the shade Petal. I have that on. And then the NARS, the multiple stick in Copacabana, whatever you want to call it. I have this just on my cheekbones, just to add some glow. That's what I have on for makeup. I kind of want to try a little bit of this bronzer just to see. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the matte side. Not sure how it's going to blend where I don't have any foundation on. But was this the lightest shade? I think this one's called Sun-Kissed Bronze. And yeah, it was the only shade that I seen. It didn't look very dark. Looked like it'd be good for medium skin tones. Or if you go in light-handed. Use it on my skin tone. I think where I don't have any foundation or that on, it's not going to look the best. But actually, it doesn't look too bad. I did want to try this one out. I'll do a better test of it when I actually do the full face of makeup. Not bad. It's definitely on the warm side, but not, it doesn't look orange. I don't think this is the, well, it says bronzer brush. I don't know that I like this one. Well, it's new. It's not a broken in brush. I think I'd rather, I want to go into this one right here. I bet that'd be pretty on the eyes. You want to do like a nice monochromatic look, like a bronzed up look. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that like that for now. Anyways, that'll be something to play with this week as well. See if I like it or not. Let's put the glasses back on. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look bad. It just looks weird without foundation. I didn't feel like really doing any makeup today. Give my skin a day just to be free. Okay, let's get into this week's weekly roundup. I think we only have one eyeshadow palette for this week, which is the Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse palette. And I created 5 looks with this palette. This is a good palette. There are row of shimmer, 3 rows of matte. You have light mattes, medium mattes, dark mattes. It's pretty much, this is what I call neutral. It pops a color. For me, the pops of color would be like that blue, this purple. I guess you could consider that a pop of color, but I don't find it really to be colorful. To me, it's heavy on the neutral, which I like. And if you wanted to, you could just create your looks based on rows. You could do like these 4 or these 4. You could do these 3, these 3. I mean, you could do it all kinds of ways. You could do a quad here. Like you could quad it up. If you don't want to do shimmers, you could do like these 4 together or these 4. Like kind of, there's ways to mix it up to create different looks. You could pick one matte, one shimmer. So you could literally just go row by row, 2, 2, 2. I mean, it's a good palette, I think. Especially for someone who wants to dabble in color, but not anything that's too dramatic. It's a good one. Most of the eyeshadow palettes, I like them, but for the most part, I don't intend on repurchasing any of my eyeshadow palettes. Unless, like, I'll let you know if it's one, like, yeah, if I use this up, I'll go get it again. But for the most part, most of the eyeshadow palettes I have are, I have you, I like you, I'm going to use you, enjoy you, and then move on to the next. But there are specific palettes that I definitely will repurchase, but I'll tell you that when I come across them or whenever I do a weekly roundup. Makeup by Mario, Self Sculpt, Shade Light. Again, this is my second one. I will get a third, not right away, because I do want to use some other things up. Lawless, Pinch My Cheeks. Soft Blur Cream Blush. This one's in Rosebud. I do have one in the shade Angel as well. I like these, but I have other blushes that I like more. If I didn't have other blushes that I liked more, I would 100% repurchase these. But because I have, when you have so much stuff, you're obviously gonna, some of what you used to really like and love might end up falling down. That has happened for me. So I'm gonna continue enjoying using this, but I'm not gonna repurchase this one or the other one that I have because I have other cream blushes that I like more. Mind you, these are like cream to powder, but I'm still not going to repurchase them. I'd have to like use them up and like really be like, oh, darn it, I wish I had that one, and then go get it, but I can't see that really happening. It's an excellent blush though. It's just I have others I prefer more. Fenty, these are what, Sweet Cheeks? No, Fenty Cheeks. We have Water Brat. Looks like this. And we have Tahiti Teas. Looks like this. Definitely would repurchase this one. And I'm saying that now. Down the road, I could change my mind. But I really like these Fenty Cheeks blushes. They blend very nice. Some of them have more of a shimmer. Some of them are more, not shimmer, glow. There's like more of a glow to them. They blend nice. They look nice. And yeah, I have a couple of these. And I definitely would repurchase one or two of the shades if I run out. Kylie Gloss. This one's in the shade Kylie. I'm going to use it up and then that's it. Nothing wrong with it. But again, I have other glosses that I like more. Smells good. Well, it doesn't actually smell like anything. When I say it smells good, because there's no bad smell to it. I can't remember if this one did have a smell to it before or not. It doesn't smell bad though. But again, other glosses that I reach for more and prefer more. So this NARS, it's called the Multiple. I had bought in the, I think it was March's. It's like some kind of bundle. It was all NARS products. This was in there. I had to keep this. It's called the Multiple. There's quite a bit of product in here. I didn't think I was going to use this as much as I do use it. It's called Copacabana. I think I would repurchase this. It's like similar but not similar to the Merit Glow Bomb, which I used one up, really liked it, but for the amount of product you get and the price, I was like, eh. Another product that is kind of similar to the Merit one, at least how it's supposed to perform, is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. This one's in Moonlight. It's like they're supposed to like give this like wet, glowy effect. So this one is very pretty. I've had this one longer than this one, and I'm still finding that I'm grabbing for this one more. So there's the NARS one, and there's the CoverGirl one. I like the NARS one better. One, I like the color, but it feels, it's definitely thinner than the CoverGirl one. The CoverGirl one definitely is thicker. But there's the CoverGirl, there's the NARS. I like the NARS one more because it gives me more of that. It's a little bit closer to how the Merit Bomb looked on me, but still not quite. Although this one I feel hangs around a lot longer than the Merit one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's like this Merit Bomb. I used it up on my channel. Oh, I was hoping that was thunder, but it's not, is it? Airplane. Anyways, the CoverGirl one I'm going to use up eventually, but from where we stand right now, I think I will repurchase this NARS one when it's done. I definitely like that. I thought there was another product that I had that's also similar, but maybe not. Maybe it was just the CoverGirl one. Buxom lip gloss and Dolly. This was a, would you call it a ride or die? I don't know. This is my second one of this. I feel like I have another one. Possibly. I'm gonna look, because if I do, it's probably unopened and I might gift it to somebody. I still like this. I like the formula. I like the shade. There's other glosses that are like this that I have in my collection that I find that's what I'm wanting to use more. So I do pull this one out because I do want to finish using it up. We're probably at the halfway. We're probably down to here. It's just, it's not my go-to anymore. Smells good. Smells like a minty sweet treat. But it isn't my like go-to anymore. We have the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. This one, there's no shade name on it. It just says treatment on the bottom. So I take it as this is the original one. I like this. I've used this several times this week. even wearing it to bed. Will I rebuy it? Maybe. If I do, I think I'd like to get one that's like a pinky, like I don't know what shades they have. I like to get a different scent or color. I'll use this one up, and then when it's gone, I'll see what my thoughts are. But I find I took it to work this week. I've worn it to bed and I put it on like 10 o'clock at night. Woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and my lips, I could still feel it on there, and my lips are very moisturized. It did not dry my lips out. So far, so good. I like it. We have the Rimmel Kind & Free Pressed Translucent Powder. My lid's broke. I'm still, there's still a strip in here, trying to use it up. I already have a backup of this. This is my go-to face powder. And like I said, I have another one already. That is a favorite of mine. We have CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balm. I have the Contour Balm. Well, actually, I think they're both called Contour Balms, but one is... Did I use both this week? They're both called Contour Balms. Yeah. So the one that I use most frequently is called Defined, because it's like a contour shade. I will say, when I do contour, I know you guys can tell, I blend it right out to the point this looks like I have bronzer on. I don't do the kind of contour where people like put contour on and they barely blend it out because they want to keep that darkness there. I don't like that on me. So technically I don't even need to use contours, because seeing that I don't like keeping definite pigment where contour would be, because then I feel like that's what I would be staring at in the mirror, like, oh look, you can see that I have contour there. But between the two, Defined and this one's Sculpted. Sculpted's definitely more of a bronzer shade, and as you can see, this one's still rounded because I don't gravitate towards this one. But Defined, as you can see, it's flattening out. Will I repurchase this? Probably not, though. All that to say is I won't repurchase it because I have others I prefer over it. But I am going to use this one up as well as the other one, and, that's that. They're not bad products. I just have others that I prefer more. If you are on a budget, though, I would recommend the CoverGirl ones because they are more affordable than like ABH and Huda and stuff like that. Speaking of which, this one, I prefer the e.l.f. liquid. What's it called? Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. Again, I have Fair and Fair Light. I use them the same way. Contour, bronze, but let's just say bronze, because technically that's what I end up doing with them, is I just bronze with these, and then I go with another cream bronzer, bronze over that, and then powder bronzer. I will definitely repurchase the e.l.f. ones. I already have backups of Fair and Fair Light. I like those e.l.f. ones. Not everybody does, but I do. The Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I've been working on this for a while. It's still good. I think when I run out of this one, I'm not going to do it right away, because I'm not buying from Sephora until my birthday. Laugh away. Have your jokes. I might get this one in July or the next VIB sale, because I really do like this one. If they sell it. I don't even know if they sell it or if that's like discontinued or whatever. But I really like that Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. We have Annabelle Stay Sharp Self-Sharpening Waterproof Brow Liner Pencil. This is what I'm using today and been using all week. I do like it, but I'm not going to repurchase it. I still prefer... Well, you know what? If it goes on sale, I probably will repurchase it. Otherwise, no. It's a good pencil, but I prefer the Rimmel. And then I want to go see if I can find a shade that I like from e.l.f. and Essence, because they're even more affordable. And how fast you can go through a brow pencil, especially for like twisty ones. I'd rather go cheaper and find a good color that I like versus expensive and then run through it super fast. The Sephora Size Up mascara. This is a good mascara. This is my second one. This is either my second one or the second one is already in like a backup section. But this is a good mascara. I currently feel like I have a lot of mascaras that I do really like, but I still really like this one as well. It doesn't flake on me. It's easy to get off. It does what I need it to do. I'm going to pull out some foundations that are sitting here. So we have Rimmel Lasting Finish. This is the 35-hour hydration boost. 2% niacinamide, and I believe this one is shade 50 Fair Porcelain. And it's full coverage. I think I can count on one hand how many times I've used this, and I've liked how it looks. So again, this one's still pretty new to me. I think though I can see me repurchasing this one when I'm done. The Rimmel Lasting Finish, this one. If it's still kicking around. The e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I do have a backup of this one already. I keep saying this one's on its last leg and it's getting lighter and lighter. And then I feel like it refills itself. But yeah, this is a good one. Again, if you're like on a budget, I would recommend the e.l.f. Now, this is coming from someone with dry skin. I have dry skin. My skin doesn't look dry because I do skincare morning and night. I don't go to bed with makeup on. Like, this face gets triple cleansed before doing my skincare at night, especially on days where I'm wearing makeup, because you want to get all the gunk off your face. But for someone with dry skin, from the drugstore, I have other drugstore ones, but these are the ones I used from the drugstore this week. I don't know, did I use other? Oh yeah, I did. Jeez. Okay, maybe let's give it a minute. So, someone with dry skin, this one's very hydrating. This one is not hydrating, but it works for my skin. I don't have any problems. It says satin foundation. Medium buildable coverage. It says it has a 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. I mean, it doesn't stick to any dry patches or that. Like this one has hydration in it. I don't know like how to speak for people who maybe your skin's even drier than mine, or maybe you have oily skin. I don't know. But the foundations that I tend to buy, I tend to buy things that are glowy, hydrating, illuminating, stuff like that. 2 other drugstore ones I used this week, which again, as someone with dry skin, these work for me. We have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This one has hydrating hyaluronic acid. I would recommend this one. It works for my skin. The Maybelline Super Stay 30-hour, I think this is the Lumi Matte one. It doesn't look matte on me, but it doesn't look luminous either. It's kind of like that in between. I recommend both of these as someone with dry skin. I mean, I will repurchase these two. I will repurchase these, not all at the same time, but they're ones like I would repurchase those. I think I only used 2 higher end foundations this week. I mean, I only got one face. And both of these, I think, yeah, I wouldn't go out and buy both at the same time, but I would definitely repurchase both of these. I got them both from Ipsy. I think one was the add-on, and then one I ordered from the shop, because I'd rather do it that way than paying full price from Sephora. Makeup by Mario is the first one. The Surreal Skin Foundation. My foundations all look different shades too. They're all very like porcelain, fair porcelain, and light. Depending on what company and brand you're with, they do look semi-different, but they're all roughly between porcelain, fair, light. This one, it sits on the skin nicely. I was trying to think the other day if it's these two that look similar on the skin, or if it was these two that look similar. I also used the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow. I would definitely repurchase this too. I really like both of these a lot as well. Do I like one more than the other? Absolutely not, because I feel like they both look different on my skin. This really does have like a soft look to it. And I'm just trying to remember if it's these two that look similar on my skin, or because I feel like this Maybelline reminds me of one of these and I don't remember which one. And then even like this e.l.f. one of these two reminds me of it. All I have to say, all the foundations that I'm showing you, I would repurchase all of them. Again, this is a weekly roundup. This is makeup that I have used since last Saturday. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a couple of things at a time. So, setting sprays. I have 3. We have the LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty setting spray. This one I got as an add-on through the Ipsy. So again, instead of paying full price on Sephora, I just did it through add-on for like way much cheaper. I do like this one, and yeah, I would buy it. I wouldn't want to pay full price for it though, for what it is, but that's a nice one. The e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, I will repurchase this one. It's pretty affordable. And then the this one's the newest one, Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. It says long-lasting blurring effect, moist finish. I feel like you guys who have seen me use this would be able to better tell if it actually did anything. Like, I thought it was blurring, but then I was like, no, I don't think so. You'll see me use it again throughout this week. But I definitely would get these two. The e.l.f. one, at first I didn't think it left me dewy at all, but no, it definitely does. This one doesn't make me look dewy or matte. It just, I don't know. My makeup stays, so. Not transfer proof though. I'd love to have something transfer proof. Jeez Louise, there's so much damn makeup in this drawer. It's like, why? There's so much. I feel like I'm going to be here talking forever. Okay, let's grab some mascaras that are here. Patrick Ta. I got this as a choice item from Ipsy, and no, I'm going to use this up, and that's that. I don't like the Patrick Ta mascara. This one, actually, I always say in my videos, oh, like, I haven't come across a mascara that flakes on me, but I found flakes on my face throughout the day, and I've never had that issue before. The brush is nice, but I don't have time for flaky mascara. No, thank you. So I won't go out and buy that one. The Lancome Lash Idol. I won't repurchase this one either. I don't really like the brush at all. It's fine on the lashes. It does what I need it to do, but I don't know. I just don't like the brush. So for me, it's not worth the price. I won't rebuy that one. The Benefit FanFest Mascara. It's a nice mascara, but for, again, what it does for my lashes, I'm not going to repurchase it. It's fine. Man, that's kind of trippy if you just sit here and do that, spinning it, looking at the lines going. The Revlon Color Stay Full Time. I already have a backup of this one. This is a very basic mascara. Super basic. And I keep saying, I don't know why, but I really like this one. The wand reminds me of like the Tower 28 Benefit Roller Lash. It reminds me of one of the Essence mascara wands. I really like this one. I don't need to have like huge lashes or anything, but I like it. I didn't think I used this much makeup this week. Holy. So, some contour things. The Sephora contour stick in the shade Fair. I'll repurchase this one. This one's down to here. This one's nice and it's thin, it's creamy, it's blendable. I'll repurchase that one. The ABH contour stick. This one, it's a good color. I like the color. Again, when I say contour, I end up blending it out so that I could use it just as a bronzer if I want it. I kind of like cool tone bronzers more than warm tone. I'm not going to repurchase this one just because I prefer the e.l.f. liquid one, the Sephora one. This one is thicker in formula. It still blends out, but it's thicker in formula. And if I am going to buy another ABH contour, it'll be, I do want to purchase the new one down the road. I need to use this one up before even considering buying that one. And I mean, there's this much product in here. It's a lot. Part of me is wondering if I should start using this on my eyebrows, but it's a little bit too ashy. Yes, you can use creams in your brows if you want to. I think it'd be perfectly fine. Surprisingly, I really like this, but I wouldn't pay full price for it. It's the Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour in the shade Cool Bronze. It's one of those like Charlotte Tilbury dupes. The benefit to this one though, and maybe if e.l.f. had this mechanism in theirs, I would go back to buying the e.l.f. one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? They have like the blush, the liquid highlight, and the contour bronzers like this. This one, it twists so that you can lock off the product being squeezed up and out. If e.l.f. did that with theirs, I would definitely be buying the e.l.f. ones. But I really like the color of this, and I just like ... It blends very nicely. I like the color. This one's Cool Bronze. I would definitely repurchase, but not at full price. I don't even know what it is full price, but it's probably too much. That I don't mind spending the money on eyeshadow palettes, bronzers, like powder bronzers, certain lip fit products that are my favorites. But for that, no, I don't want to spend the money on that. These were they were semi-impulsive buys, but also I'm intrigued. Everybody really seems to like these. One I would definitely repurchase, but maybe in a different color, and then one definitely not. So the YSL Make Me Blush Liquid Blush in the shade 44. Yes, Andy, I know you told me what the color was. Nude Lav something. I have the liquid blush and the powdered in shade 44, Nude Laverne or something. I have to see the word to pronounce it. I'd rather the powder because I like how glowy this is. It's glowy without being sparkly. It's a pretty pink shade. This I don't like. I don't like how like cheaply made this is. I don't like the wand. Although you're not going to get too much product out. I don't know. This is one of those things I'm going to use it and be done. And then Andy did tell me how I can make sure to get all the product out of here. So it's pretty, but I don't know. I would not repurchase this. I'll use that up and enjoy having it. I think this I do like. As for repurchasing this one, no, I would get a different shade. But I do like this. I prefer that over the liquid. Darn it, now I got cream on my hand. In all honesty, I'd rather my e.l.f. liquid cream blushes over that YSL one. Okay, so for some bronzers, there's still more blush in here. I'm just grabbing what I see though. So this one's new to me. I don't have any thoughts on it at the moment. It's the Makeup Forever Artist Bronzer Wild Sand. So far, I like it. It's more warm toned, but it isn't too bad. It isn't too warm. Blends out nice. Hey, Mom. Not patchy, yeah.
It's raining.
Oh, nice. It's raining. my verdict is, I don't have a verdict on that yet. I think I've only used it twice this week, but I do like it so far. The Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in shade 1 Sunlight. I will repurchase this one when it's gone. This one's more on the cooler tone shade, like cool to neutral. If you're looking for a drugstore bronzer, I would go with this one. The RMS Redimension Hydra Bronzer in Beach Walk Betty. I will repurchase this one when it's gone. Again, this one's even more cool toned than... Is it more cool toned or about the same? Oh, it's definitely more cool toned than the Milani one, but I will repurchase this one. What I like about the RMS ones is instead of, because you've already bought the case with the blush, when I go to repurchase it, I can buy the refill, which is cheaper than buying it the first time around where you're paying for the case. But yes, I will repurchase that. My voice is weird because of all the talking. And Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Well, it just says Give Me Glow. Bronzed Bombshell in Swim Shady. We don't want to get to the story of how I was hit with shipping or duties and customs that cost the same amount of my Give Me Glow order. We're not going to get into that. I really like this. I would love to be able to repurchase this. I said I was never going to order from them again. We'll see. Maybe they will come to I Feel Beautiful Canada and make it easier for us to get things from them. This is a really good bronzer. I have 2 other bronzers from them, but one of them I use as a blush shade because it's so pretty as a blush. But this blends nicely. It looks nice. Again, it's on the cool tone side. I do like the Give Me Glow bronzer. We have the ABH Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Ethereal. This is a very nice one. It's glowy, not sparkly, not shimmery. It's glowy. For most part, for the highlighters, I'm not going to repurchase them because they're going to take forever. But I do have some that I would repurchase if they run out, like the Rare Beauty Liquid Highlight. This one here. I use this week too, and what is this one called? Enlighten. When this one's gone, I will repurchase it. I'm going to use this one up and then be done with it. It's very nice. It's going to take forever to use it up, so I'm not going to say I'm going to repurchase it. It's also pretty heavy. I really like this. I'm debating if I'm going to get another shade for my birthday, but we'll see. It's the Gucci Cheeks and Eyes Powder Luminous Matte. It's kind of weird when they say luminous matte. It's like that Maybelline foundation called Lumi Matte. It's not like fully matte, but it's also not like a luminous foundation. Well, this blush here in the shade 5 Rosy Beige, I really like this. And yeah, I think I would repurchase even this shade. It says Rosy Beige. I kind of find it to be like a rosy brown, which I like. It'd be good for doing a monochromatic look too on the cheeks and the eyes with that color. But yes, I would repurchase this shade, and I'm thinking, depending on what other shades they get, I might get another shade. But if the other shades don't appeal to me, I'll just wait till this one's gone and then just repurchase that shade. We have RMS Beauty Redimension Hydra Powder Blush in French Rosé. I have several of these. I think of these. I feel the way about these as I do is the House Labs highlighters. I will repurchase these. There are a few other shades I would like to get. They're blendable, they're glowy, they're pretty. I really like them. So yes, I will repurchase that when it's gone. We have Tower 28 Beach Please in the shade Magic Hour. I will probably repurchase this when it's gone. It's a nice, easy to use neutral cream. I actually pair this one with this one here. Sometimes I'll pair it with like other blushes like Tahiti Teas like from Fenty, or another like nude leaning blush. Tower 28 if is kind of on par with like CoverGirl, L'Oreal, Revlon prices. So at Sephora, if you're like, oh, like I don't shop there, there are certain brands at Sephora that are affordable, like their drugstore prices. Tower 28, the whole Sephora line. I think Lawless, but hold me on that one because I'm not 100% sure. But I think Lawless, maybe it's not Lawless. LYS, not Lawless. LYS is more affordable than Lawless. And then there's Ilia, not Ilia. It's LYS. So yeah, Tower 28, LYS, the Sephora collection. If I can think of any other brands that are at Sephora that are drugstore priced, I'll let you know. We have some more Makeup Forever. Both of these are artist highlighters. We have Wherever Pearl. And this one, I'm using it, well, as it is. It's a highlighter. Very pretty. They're fairly new to me, so I can't speak on them. But maybe this one here, Cheerful Beige. So far, so good with this one. It's a highlighter, but it's a matte highlighter. Oh, these are refillable. Sweet. I just noticed this here and I lifted it up. This lifts up so you can take the pan out. Nice. I did not realize that. This one here, I think I'm confident enough to say that I would repurchase this one because it's a matte highlighter. So far, I have set under my eyes with this and like a little bit my T-zone. I've used it to blend out some of my shadows up top and stuff. Done inner corner highlight with it. It's a matte highlighter. I really like that one. This one's like a actual highlight. The pearl one. It's very pretty, but still too early for me to say if I would repurchase that one. Morphe Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil Face Powder. I think, yeah, I'll repurchase this one when it's gone. I do like it. It has like a marble effect in it. It's like, what's it say? Vanilla with balancing pink. I like that one. The Morphe Cheek Thrills. This one's in After Party. And even though this one's quite new, I feel confident if this is still being sold when this one runs out, I would repurchase this one. You get two creams. One's like a basic cream blush. This one has a bit of a, not shimmer, but like glowy glow to it, and then like a matte. This one's good. Like, this is a good one. Morphe did good with that. We have Summer Fridays, and then we have the Sephora. They're both butter bombs, lip sleeping masks. They both smell fantastic. I already have a backup of this one because it's a favorite. I recommend the Sephora lip sleeping mask. The one I have is in Hot Cocoa. Love it. Summer Fridays lip butter balm. This one's in Sugar Cookie. I love the smell and stuff, but like I say, I'm a repeat offender. I do have to keep reapplying it, but I feel like what it is, it's everybody loves the smell of these, and is that enough for me to repurchase this? Part of me is now at the point I'm like, I think so. I'd like to get the cherry one. It is a nice lip butter balm, but it's not long lasting or anything. We have so many things. We're almost done. Lawless Forget the Filler in Velvet. I already have a backup of this. I really like the Lawless lip plumping, well, Forget the Filler lip plumping glosses. I have several, but my favorite one is in the shade Velvet. I do intend though on buying the cherry one because I like to have that one. We have Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. I will repurchase this one when it's gone, but I'm going to get a different color. We're almost done, but I don't want to rebuy it. I think it's like down to here. I don't want to rebuy it until this one's gone. Excellent lip oil. Fenty Gloss Bomb. This one's a mini and Champ Stamp Fantasy. I would repurchase that. I have several of those. I love the Fenty glosses. The e.l.f. Lip Glow Reviver. Oh my gosh. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in Rose Envy. I will repurchase this shade when I'm done. I have other shades as well. I really like the e.l.f. ones. If you don't want to spend your money like on Clarins or like the Fenty lip oils, like there's plenty of other lip oils out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the e.l.f. Lip Glow Reviver oils. Like, they are good. We have 2 e.l.f. blushes. I have a bunch of these. I will repurchase the shades that I have when they're gone. Again, they're good. A little goes a long way. Don't go on your face doing like 6 dots or that. Like, start it with like 1. Blend it, see how you like it, and then go in with more if you want to build it up. Don't pull a Chris. Chris knows what I mean, because every time she pulls hers out, she does too many, and then she's got blush like all over her entire body. Merits. I'm not a lipstick wearer, but when I want to wear lipstick, I prefer my Merit lipsticks. Also, because like they're easy to use. The colors are flattering on almost everybody, I find. I like how they feel on the lips. Like this one's like a balmy type one. Signature lip blush. Looks like this. The only downside that I have had with mine is that they all have broken at the bases. Except for this one, but I can see it slanting. I like all the shades of the Merit lipsticks that I have. I have like 5, I think, or 6. And all the formulas that I've tried, I like so much that I went ahead and ordered one of the lip oils during the VIB sale, and I even like that. So for lipsticks, I would repurchase the Merit ones. I just wish they didn't break so easy. Maybe it's just a me problem, but is it really a me problem when every single one that I've had has broken at the base with barely any, like me, with barely any pressure? I got like an itchy nose. Iconic London, is that what it's called? Yeah. Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter in the shade Universal. Again, it's going to take forever to use this up, but this is a stunning highlighter. It is not glittery, it's not sparkly, it's glowy, and that's what I like. I like glow on my, for a highlighter, I want glow. Or a wet look effect. I don't want sparkles. I don't want glitter. If I wanted glitter or sparkles, then I would find something that does that. I like glow, wet looks. This gives me that. Just like the ABH one. Just like the Rare Beauty ones. Now the Rare Beauty ones, I will repurchase the ones that I have when they're out. I just think for what it is, for how long it lasts, I don't know. And because I use them on my eyes too. This one's in Mesmerize. I'll repurchase the Rare Beauty ones. I'd have to like miss this one, like these ones, to repurchase them. But between these two, I think I'd actually go for the Iconic one because of the color. It's almost on par with the color of the Rare Beauty Enlighten Powder highlighter. Very good. I have 3 of the Rare Beauty highlighters, and yes, I'd repurchase all of them. I like them on the cheeks, on the eyes. They're like, to me, they're glowy. They're not sparkly or glittery. Marcel Flawless Velvety Blush. I have the shade Blossom. I will repurchase this one when it's gone. It blends nice, looks nice. It's pretty. I like the color. I've got no problems with it. An eyeshadow palette that I would repurchase when it's gone, or just about gone, is Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. This is a fantastic palette. It's a neutral palette. Cool tone. It has like hints of neutral, warm in there though. Mattes, shimmers. When I say shimmers, I was surprised when I put that on my eyes the other day. I did not realize how, like, bam, spark, like, I did not realize how much of a standout shade that is, the shade Muse. Stunning palette. This one's gone. I will repurchase that one. I think we finally made it. Let's see. So we have Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnuts. I would buy this pencil again, but I don't know if I'd get this color or a different one. This one looked nice. I wore this one this week with the Champ Stamp Fantasy. Like, I filled my lips in with this and then went over it with the Champ Stamp Fantasy. Really liked it. I'd kind of like to see what other colors of this they have. You can use it on your eyes and your lips. I do like the color. I like the formula, but I'd like to see what other shades they have. We have Rimmel Lasting Finish Pencil. I do like the color of this and the finish and stuff. It does last longer on the lips than some of my other pencils. Again, I like to see what other colors they have. I like to get something that's a bit more closer to my natural lip color. Rimmel Brow Pro Micro in Soft Brown. I have a backup, but I'm kind of trying to use up that Annabelle one before I open it. That's one of my favorites. And then we have Rimmel Scandalize up to 24-hour wear, waterproof gel pen liner. This one's in brown. I don't really do eyeliners, but if I do, like, I put some on the lower lash line and smudge it out. If I was to repurchase another brow pencil, though, it probably would be that. That's everything, guys, that has made its way back into my vanity drawer this week. Darn. It's a lot. I do want to draw a name now for the giveaway. So that's done. And then, like, when the order when that box comes in, when the Ice Cream Beauty box comes in, there's an eyeshadow palette in there that is going to go into this giveaway box. I'll show you what's in the giveaway box just in case you never got to see it, and then I'll draw someone's name. If I draw your name and you're like, no, I don't want it, let me know, because I'm going to keep the rest of the names in the bowl and I'll pick somebody out. Now, I did say for the giveaway, how mine works is you have to be an active subscriber, and I don't mean going on my channel and bombarding all of my videos with comments the past 2 and 3 days. When I say active subscriber, it means somebody who's been active for quite some time, not someone who just subscribed to me like 2 days ago and now they're commenting on all the videos. Andy, I will say, a couple of days ago, I was like, yeah, she hit the 5,000 mark. Like, she had over 5,000 comments. Now she's at 6,500 and something comments. It's not a race, girl. Like, you can calm down. We know you're an active subscriber. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah, so you have to be an active subscriber, and I also don't mean an active subscriber from the time I started my channel, but there's a section on my YouTube studio where I can go into it and I can see, like, people of the week, for instance. And this week it was Country Roads, and who was the other person? It might have been Elise, possibly. But yeah, like, there's spotlights and things like that. Anyways, I can see if you're publicly subscribed to me or not. So that was one thing. There are so many of you, but I mean, I keep bringing it up and it's fine. I have said, like, there are so many of you who are showing as not subscribed, but you're commenting on, like, you're talking to me in the videos all the time. But I'm not including you in the giveaway because I have no way of knowing if you're actually subscribed or not. And I want to make sure whoever's in the giveaway is actually subscribed. So, I mean, I've done several videos over the past month, 2 months, explaining how to make sure that you're showing as a public subscriber. So there's plenty of people. When I say plenty, I mean like there's plenty of people who's not going to be included in the giveaway because they're showing as not subscribed. Although they are showing as being active subscribers. So, I mean, that's kind of a bummer, but I want to make sure it's fair. So yeah, all I have to say, if I do draw your name and you're like, no, I don't, like, thank you, but go on to somebody else, I will go back into the bowl and pick somebody else's name. There were one or two people who did tell me, like, Tammy, don't include me in the giveaway. I don't remember who they were. So if I did include you and I draw you, you can let me know. And again, I'll pick another name. So I'm going to show quickly what's in the giveaway. Remember, when the Ice Cream Beauty box shows up, there will at least be an eyeshadow palette that's going into here. If you want, you can go onto Instagram and look up Ice Cream Beauty box and you'll see the eyeshadow palette that will be included in here. It's a colorful one. It's definitely spring Easter. But I know I'm not going to use that palette, so I'd rather give it to you guys to have to play with. Alright, so the first thing, the e.l.f. Putty Grip Primer. I've already used one of these, and yeah, I don't know that it necessarily did anything for me. I don't really wear primers. I'm fine with trying them out though, but we have this. It's in Universal. My favorite, Rimmel Kind Free Translucent Setting Powder. We have Farah Highlighter in the shade Zara. If you watched this week's or last week's BoxyCharm unboxing, you have seen that highlighter. We have some e.l.f. eyeshadow brushes. We have an e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Dusty Rose. A lot of stuff is stuff that I really like that made its way into here. We have Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Petal. We have First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, safe for sensitive skin. There's 10 pads in here. That'd be good for travel. I included a couple of minis just in case you guys want to try. We have the Innisfree. Innisfree is the skincare that I do morning and night. This here I do like once a week, twice a week. It's the Innisfree Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask. And I do it all over my face to get like congestion and that, because I wear makeup all the time, to keep things cleared out. Or you could just do it like where your pores are. Then there's a mini Innisfree toner, the Green Tea Enzyme PHA toner. Hydrates and exfoliates. Thought you guys might want to try that out. Those are Laneige Bounce and Firm Sleeping Mask. I also kind of want to try this out, but I think I'll just buy the full size. We have Origins Ginseng SPF Daily Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF. I know this I did get in an Ipsy box, but I know I'm not going to use it. Some of you said like, hey, go for it, add it to the box. So we have Saturday Skin Carrot plus Niacinamide Moisturizing Cream. We have an e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in Rose Envy. We have the e.l.f. 10 Pan Perfect 10 Eyeshadow Keep It Ethereal. This is it's a dupe for Color Story of the Makeup by Mario Ethereal eyeshadow palette. I have this as well. Really, really like it. Hopefully you guys do too. I think there's 2 more minis in here. First Aid Beauty Bounce Boosting Serum. And then there's a Estee Lauder Micro Essence Treatment Lotion with Bioferment. I don't know. In case you guys want to try them out. The Laura Geller Laura's Essential Candy Cravings 12 Multi-Finish Eyeshadows, 1 highlighter and blush. Looks like this. So there's a blush and highlight, but you can use them as shadows as well. It's like a nice neutral spring everyday palette. We have the Makeup Revolution the True Icon. It's a dupe for the Patrick Ta palette. Not the first one, but the second one. Excellent, excellent. We have NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Laguna. Femme Brilliant Cleansing Gel. Or is it Femu? Femu? We have the Essence Lash Like a Boss Instant Lift and Curl. One of my favorite mascaras. We have Quo Cheek and Lip Multi-Stick in the shade Rosy Brown. I mean, a lot of these like are my favorites, except for that NARS thing. We have a Quo Beauty Cream Blush. This one's in the shade Rosy. We have Natasha Denona. I got rid of the box, sorry guys. It will be wrapped up though. Rosewood palette. If you're wondering, is it used? No, it's not even swatched. One of my favorite makeup brush sets from List. Those two that I just showed you earlier in the video. So there's two face brushes. And then there's the iconic London brush set in here too. So there's some brushes in here. And then that's what's in there. And like I said, the Ice Cream Beauty box, that will be here hopefully sometime this week. Will I add anything else? Who knows? I'll take a look around. But I'm hoping that that box is here sometime this week so I can get it mailed out next weekend. And yeah, I'm going to draw a name here in a second. There will be, I am going to put bubble wrap and stuff in there, especially where there's palettes. I want to check something. I know lots of people don't have Natasha Denona, so this is not swatched because I have the full size of it. I'm going to go ahead and include the Natasha Denona Hot Topic palette. It's 3 shimmers, 2 mattes. Again, I don't have the box, but I'll include it in there as well. Again, I'm going to wait for the Ice Cream Beauty box because I want you guys to have the eyeshadow palette that's in there. But these are all 5 existing shades from the Glam palette and that they put in here. So I'm going to put that in there as well. And I'm going to, again, once that Ice Cream Beauty box gets here, I will get this all bubble wrapped up and shipped out to the winner. I'll give the winner until, what's today? I'll give you till Monday to reach out to me. Do you want to pick a name or no? Am I out here by myself? I'm out here by myself. I'm going to pick a name. Again, if I pick your name, let me know as soon as possible, okay? Boom, boom, boom. Who is this? Lynn Wagner. Lynn's always in my comments too. So Lynn, you're the winner of the 500 subscriber giveaway. Let me know when. Oh my gosh, I was going to say when. Let me know, Lynn, as soon as possible. If you could email me, my email is on my YouTube page. You'll see it up there. Just email me that you're the giveaway winner, and I don't know. To make sure that it's you, Lynn, tell me the name of my cat, because, well, what if you don't remember, though? Hang on. Our cat passed away. Maybe I won't say that. I'm trying to think. Just so I can make sure it's actually you reaching out and not somebody else who's reaching out. What's my husband's name? I'll leave it at that. All right. That should be easy. All right. So Lynn Wagner, you're the winner. Let me know if you are okay with this giveaway prize or if you'd like to pass it along to somebody else. And I'll draw another name. Anyways, guys, I feel like there was something else I want to tell you guys. I'm going to keep Lynn's name out, put the other ones up just in case. I'll put Lynn down there, keep her safe. I thought there was something else I was going to say. I used my wallet today that's in here. Guys, I know Chris was like, did you look at the other side of the bag? I'm not sure what Chris was referring to. But yes, I did look at both sides of the bag. I don't know. I took the wallet out today. I took the strap off the purse because my phone fits in here. So today I just took the wallet. Man, I am so freaking happy that this came. I love this. I do have like my cards in here, my ID. I don't have very many cards. I don't carry money on me. But my phone fits right in there perfectly. So when we went out this morning, I took this with me. I'm so excited to use this. I do have some things in here, but I don't think a whole lot. Like, look how cute. What's in here? Well, when you got IBS and you want to eat something, you gotta carry Beano. So I've been taking Beano before eating certain meals because there's some things you eat them and it's like your body doesn't know how to digest it. So I've been taking, I don't take it every day, but like specific things that I'm going to eat, I'll take the Beano so I don't die. Pack of gum, a Builder's protein bar, those are yummy, and electrolyte because BioSteel, that's what I currently have in here. I'm not one who carries around a 50-pound bag. I keep it simple. Oh, I also have a shopping cart coin from Walmart. Also works at the Superstore ones too. You know, I haven't been to Walmart in a bazillion years. I haven't been in there forever, it feels like. I feel like a Walmart shopping trip might be coming up in the future. Joking. I don't feel the need to go to Walmart. Yeah. Oh, happy days. I'm so excited to have this purse. I really like it a lot. I will say it went over my head to even mention it yesterday, but I think, no, I didn't see it in my store. I ended up watching Pretty and Flawless last night. And there's a black version of this. So it's the same thing with the cherries, but the background's black instead of this color. If I would have seen that one in store, I would have been like not even know which one to get. I'm glad it was just one. Because if they would have had the black one there too with the cherry, like again, it's the same, but instead of it being this color, it's black. I would have been calling everybody like, which one? So happy. That's a happy find. Oh, alrighty, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, this was fun. Nice long video. No get right with me today because today I kept it simple. And yeah, now I'm going to go make some delicious treats. I think I'm gonna make I'm gonna make Rice Krispie squares, but put like Cadbury mini eggs in it. And then we do have a bag of those Cadbury cream eggs, but they're the Cadbury caramel eggs, and my intention was to make brownies using those, so that should be good. Some treats to throw in the freezer. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, Lynn, email me with my husband's name and let me know if you do want this giveaway package. And if not, I can draw another name. I think she'll want it, though. All right, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one. Happy Easter.